Jimmy Cook here for the Bark of Hinkle.com here with Butler guard Kellen Dunham. Kellen, entering your second year for the Bulldogs, and last year you were able to learn as a freshman from arguably one of the most prolific shooters that we've seen walk the halls of Hinkle Fieldhouse, and Rotnei Clarke. Obviously, he's not here this current season, being a senior graduating, but what were you able to learn from him and from, I guess, overall as a Butler player in your first season with the Bulldogs?
Just a whole bunch of stuff. Rotnei was a big key for me, obviously, because he plays very similar to I do. Anyway, and he just every night coming in, getting his shots up. The ways that he gets his shots in the games and ways he finds his own shot is incredible. And I tried to add a few of his things together and a few of my own creative things this summer and trying to get a little bit better.
Are we still going to see the late night hoop sessions that we've heard so much about from? I know Rotnei was always, you mentioned, really dedicated, coming in and out, night in, night out after games to get the shots up. Will we see a lot more of that this season?
I think so. Not only me, but I'm really proud of my teammates. They also come in and they get their work done. Not necessarily shooting every time, but do a little something every day to get a little bit better outside of practice.
From this being your sophomore year, obviously the freshman jitters are kind of out of the way. Still an underclassman, but nevertheless your second year now on the big stage of Butler basketball. Where do you see that role, and where do you hope to transform yourself as a player in year two for the Bulldogs?
I'm just here to play my role. Just offer as much as I can. I tried to add a little bit of strength, a little bit of ball handling, different things like that to my game this year, and I'm just going to try to help us win games and not necessarily be the man or whatever, but I got to do what I got to do to win games.
Last question for you, Kellen. Obviously, we mentioned you being a sophomore this year, but you still obviously now are one step closer to being an upperclassman. From the players that you've seen incoming this year, we look at Elijah Brown, Rotnei Castro, Nolan Berry, to name a few of the freshmen coming in. What have you seen from the freshmen so far, as far as not only their work ethic, but how they're gelling with the Butler way so far this early in their careers?
Yeah, it's amazing. Just the coaches bring in very similar guys. Not a knock on them, but it's just like kind of a culture thing, I guess, is the way that they look at recruits and bringing their personalities in. Everyone gets along really well, and just out on the court, you can just tell how smart everybody is, how fast everybody's picking it up. Is really, really good to see that.
Well, best of luck to you this season, Kellen, and thanks very much for taking the time to talk to us.
Thank you.